All right, everybody. I'm really, really excited to bring on my second guest of the day. Please, everybody, welcome to the stream, Kalei.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm currently being ragged on for my shirt being the same
I saw
skin
that.
tone. Yeah,
I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What
yes,
do you
that
think?
Makes sense.
Does it look like that I just have a bunch of tattoos and I'm just...
You know, if I'm looking far away, I can definitely see it. I can definitely see it.
Well, great. I'm glad you have glasses on for today then.
Yeah, yes.
I was just kind of wondering, first of all, to get us started, what really got you into gaming in the first place?
I mean, watching my brother game and stuff, like I wanted to do that. I was like, what? This is so cool. And we'd fight over like the computer and stuff. So I was like, dude, get me on this. I want this. So
cool. What kind of games was he playing at the time?
he was playing like Pokemon and Halo and stuff like that.
Ooh, cool. Were those kind of your first games that you
I never played Halo, but I did get into like Pokemon. I grew up as like a Nintendo kid, so like Legend of Zelda, like the Twilight Princess, stuff like that, that I grew up on.
Is that your favorite Zelda game?
Yes, because that's what I grew up on. Like I grew up on like the Wii, Nintendo. I never was able to have an Xbox or like PlayStation or anything until middle school. So.
And when you started streaming, especially on Twitch, what did you really expect from the platform? What was your goal, I guess, in starting to stream?
Really? Just making friends, making a community. That's about it. Like I never really imagined this to be my job. I really just wanted to form a really strong community. So.
And have you found that you've formed a really strong community? I mean, I see like everybody in the chat too from your channel is like super happy to see you, of course.
Yes. I love my community and they know that. So.
That's awesome. They seem super nice. They're throwing a bunch of teddy bears in the chat right now.
Yeah.
It looks lovely. Are you even more passionate about gaming now than you were when you started?
Yeah, I always want to get better. I feel like I have an urge to like prove to people, especially being a female in the community. I want to be able to prove that I can keep up with everyone.
I feel like the standard is just so immensely high for you and just kind of the bar is just set way higher for you than any other gamer, I feel like, or any other male gamer. Do you think that's the case? If so, could you just talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I've always had my skills like placed to the side because, oh, I'm a female, or, oh, people only like you or like your subpar gameplay because you're a female. If you were a guy, it wouldn't be like that. I literally got a comment like that today. Wow. Like, what? Like, why would you say that? Like, what is wrong with people? So I get a lot of comments like that, but it's just people are sad. So
and considering things outside of gaming too, I heard you play some instruments.
Yes,
you play piano, right?
Yes, I've been playing piano for almost like 9 years now. So
wow, that's a long time.
Yes. I like started playing elementary, middle schoolish. I really wanted a violin, but my parents didn't want to hear me play it, so they're like, better yet, get her a piano so she can stick her headphones in it, so you don't have to hear her play. So
I mean, hey.
Yeah, so I got a piano. I was like, okay, cool.
I'm wondering what they would have done if you wanted to play the drums or something.
That was a fat no. I still want to learn the drums, and they're like,
so cool.
Not in this house. No.
What kind of stuff do you play most of the time?
I play a lot of classical. I play a lot of classical. Awesome. And on guitar, I play more metal. You know, I dabble in Billie Eilish and stuff like that because it's super pretty on piano. So.
Well, you mentioned metal, and metal actually is my favorite genre of music by distance.
Yes.
What are some of your bands? Just give them to me.
Some of my favorite bands are Korn, System of a Down, like Rob Zombie, even though he's not like really a band, but like stuff like that.
Love Rob Zombie. Saw him live. Yes. He puts on a really fun show.
And I listen to a lot of deathcore and death metal. So.
Oh. I love deathcore.
Yes, I listen to a lot of deathcore. So I usually play a lot of rap and pop to get like people to stop complaining. They're like, what is this? This isn't music. How can you listen to this? Yeah. You can't even understand. I'm like, I don't want to sit here and fight and argue. So I'll just play pop music, deal with it.
Yeah, I totally agree. Right now, I kind of want to continue our music conversation. There's a bit of a segment I wanted to do with you. We call it Dream Mixtape over here. So kind of to get more of an idea of what your taste is like and kind of what music you love, I'm going to give you about 10 prompts. We're going to go through them one by one. I'll explain them. And essentially what I want you to answer with is just a song for each that you'd play in that specific moment or a song that you would want to have in that specific moment. Okay, so the first prompt on this list, you're at the end of a battle royale. It's getting sweaty. You're getting warm. You kind of last second pull out a gun, headshot, and you win the entire game. Everything. You've won it all. What is the song you want to hear in that specific moment?
Gimme More by Britney Spears.
Ooh,
the opening part part where it's like, it's Britney, bitch. Like, yes, 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 yes.
That's fantastic. What a great start. Honestly, like we're going to put that number 1 on the playlist. That's going to be the first thing you hear when you open it up. So amazing. Next one, your favorite song in middle school. I know we talked about middle school a little earlier. You picked up the piano in middle school and everything like that. What do you think, if you could kind of boil down your middle school career to one song, what do you think it would be? What was your favorite song throughout those years?
In middle school, I was really, it was like elementary to middle school, I was really starting to get more into metal and stuff like that. And my favorite band at the time was Flyleaf. So probably Flyleaf. I'm So Sick by Flyleaf. I was so obsessed with that song in the music video. I don't know, something about it, I was like, dude, this is kick-ass.
Next one over here. A song that you need everyone to know. A song that maybe you feel a lot of people don't know about, or a song that you feel like, okay, I need to make sure that everybody knows about this specific song because it's so damn good.
This stems from like my extreme Twilight obsession. I don't know why I'm like obsessed with Twilight. Like, I'm like 21 and I'm like, dude, I'm reminiscing in my middle school like fantasies. I don't know. So that stems from Decode Paramore. Like that song.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. That song. That's another one that I can listen to forever.
Okay. Next one. Very important. I feel like a lot of people would want to know this. Your rage quit song.
I don't really have like a rage quit song. Like, oh my God, I'm so mad at the game. But I do listen to like a lot of Suicide Boys and Ramirez and Priya. So it's like, cool. I would probably go with like the Mystical Warlock with Ramirez because I don't know, that song switches. That song has like 3 different songs within the song. It's really cool. So
do you have a favorite food?
What?
Do you have a favorite food?
Yes and no. I mean, it's kind of gross.
Okay.
It's kind of like gross. I'm
kind of invested now. You gotta tell me.
I really like Top Ramen, like your
Top
regular.
Ramen. Oh, that's not gross.
No. Wait.
Oh,
and then I put like an entire can of corn in it, and I'm just like, it's like salty and sweet. It's like sweet corn, and it just tastes so good. It's like a happy, nice mixture.
Okay, tell me you at least cook this ramen before you put this corn.
Oh yeah, of course, yes. And then you don't even have to warm up the corn. You just place it in there, and the ramen's super hot, and it just makes it super warm.
Wow,
so it's super nice. It's simple, but it's nice. I don't know.
And now, our final prompt. What is a song that defines your music taste?
Probably Twist by Korn.
Ooh, okay, fun.
It's weird. Like, people probably have never heard Korn or Twist or like, what the hell? That's like Jonathan Davis. Like, this is his own language, his own thing, you know? So it's like, my music taste is super weird. Like, I go from Britney Spears to, you know, Dying Fetus, you know, stuff like that, where I'm just like, I'm in between. So that song is super weird, probably would describe.
Before you go, wanted to get you a few more chat questions. Actually, a really thoughtful one over here. They've all been thoughtful, but this one especially too. How do you deal with your mental health when you're streaming up to 12 hours a day? Are you thinking of taking a vacation anytime soon?
Surprisingly, I'm taking a vacation in like the next month.
Oh, cool.
For like the first time in like 2 years. So it's like nerve-wracking for me because I'm a workaholic. I get that from my dad. I do better being in my own world than, you know, taking breaks and stuff like that. That's just how I function. That's just how I get through stuff. So
that's nice to take a break too, because I feel like you haven't really been on it for a very long time.
Yes. And like the first day I took off was Monday, but that wasn't like a day off. That was like, oh, I'm traveling. That's work. So, you know, it's constant work for me.
Somebody else asked, how long do you see yourself streaming for? I'm guessing that means kind of in the long run.
Dude, I want to be streaming forever. Like there is a badass grandmother on YouTube. Her
Really?
name's Shirley. Yeah. And she'll introduce her community like, hello, my grandchildren. Like, that's what I want to be.
Aww.
Like, will I necessarily maybe have the same platform as I do now? Maybe not. Who knows? This stuff is always changing constantly, but I want to be like a badass grandmother. You know, who knows? 10 years from now, I want to take a break, come back when I'm like 80 years old and redo it, you know? Like, I want to be a badass grandmother. I think that's cool. So
that's awesome. And are you excited to kind of, I know you're going to be going on a vacation soon, but do you think that's going to really just reinvigorate you to get back to it?
I'm scared. I hate taking days off. I'm just like always have a very anxious thing. So I'm probably going to be thinking the entire time, it's like, is it over yet? Is it over yet? Is it over yet? But
I know what you mean. It's really difficult sometimes, but I also just really appreciate you coming out, to the stream today. Thanks so much. It's been so fun. It's great.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. And like, this is a super cool opportunity. So I'm excited to be a part of it. So,
well, thank you for being here again, and good luck with everything. Have a nice vacation.
Awesome. Thank you.
Bye.